Those are coordinates. They're trying to get me there. Hold on. I'm launching
That's positive,
myself.
right?
Troy, go up. I'm waiting for you.
I'm heading up. What am I looking at?
Okay, look at me. Okay,
Yeah.
here I was playing there was petals here. I was like, okay, let's go here. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, copycat blocks. Oh, sinister. Oh.
Did they make it hidden?
That's it. I found it.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Hold up. I'm on my way. It's at positive 200? Jesus, okay.
Okay, well, I'll just remain phased into the ground so people know that this is the copycat blocks.
And it's positive 200, right?
Negative.
Well, that wasn't listed in the coordinates, so I'm gonna turn around.
Negative.
So positive 235.
Negative 1627.
Ruh.
Oh wait, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Did I
I
forgot
forgot a
the
positive. Or I forgot the negative. It's okay. We'll only have to put you in the nondescript chamber later.
Forgot the negative, sorry, yeah. Oh, that
Again,
is...
we'll only have to put you in the nondescript chamber another time.
Nondescript chamber. Oh. Hey, Peter, what?
Hey, Peter.
Holy crap, Lois.
Holy crap. I'm in Fortnite.
Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
Hello, Peter.
Oh, we can set it out of your head going out.
Welcome to
going out
Fortnite.
as a block.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. You know, it's gotta let the others know that it's here. The thing is here. We gotta let the others catch up.
I love whack-a-mole.
No!
That's evil.
I went
What
past
the
it.
fuck?
Wrong.
Hello.
That is
Hello.
evil. What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
There's blood down here.
No, it's Ratatouille. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Don't worry, it's Ratatouille.
Let me imagine. Let me use my imagination.
No!
Goddammit.
You're not
Fine, I'll
allowed
fucking
to.
take a bucket and I'll drink it, dog.
Okay.
Shall we wait for the others to catch up?
Do I take the
I
bucket?
feel like that's only fair. Do you want to take the bucket of Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Was that already here?
The Ratatouille, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Probably
I
should
feel as
leave
though it's by
it.
technicality blood, but
Yeah, they couldn't have a bucket. I mean, there is a bucket of blood.
I don't think
Yeah,
you can,
there's blood.
place that though.
Hey. Oh, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
It's only in the fucking... I don't know what the hell just shifted on my desk.
Don't worry,
But
Agnes.
alright.
We're waiting for the squad to pull up.
Someone should give me a
No.
coagulated blood block for no reason.
No, why would you need that? Don't slow turn at me. Why do you need it? You're not a vampire.
I am.
Yes,
You
Mara's
are.
not a vampire. Mara isn't a vampire.
Why did you take out your axe like that? We shall await for those wanting to join us.
I don't know if it's more evil than a one block fucking hole.
I feel like this is more tame than a one block hole. Wait, no, hold on.
I'll be right back.
Let me think on that. Would being unable to see a one block hole in a terrain that's like thousands upon thousands of blocks existent, be evil? Or would a copycat block hidden thing be more evil? I would say probably the copycat one, yeah. I feel like it's pretty evil, I would say. Yeah, this is literally the block. No, come over here. The block
I'm
here
just taking
is
first
called
news.
a copycat ghost block. It's evil. I'm just looking to see if I could have even. Well, I would say the only thing that would take it away for it being obvious was the chipped cobblestone, because that's not in any other area.
The one thing that made me go through this is these pedals right here. Right here.
Oh, the middle.
I literally just went like,
The
"Is
leaf
there pedals
litter.
here?" And went through it. I was like, what?
Okay, I don't know. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll see if the rest.
What are we waiting
are-
for?
Well, to see if Dodger and Dylan are gonna join us. What the?
Oh.
No, you weren't supposed to pick that up.
What did happen?
You can shift right click to pick it up.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Whoa, we weren't supposed to do that. Or Kodiak too.
Okay, guys. When we are looking for an orange block with black details that looks like a star.
And
Yes, that's what we are looking for. Well, that's why I'm looking for.
oh.
Just wait for everyone.
Yeah, we're still waiting on him.
Good.
Where did Snooze go? Oh, he's down below. Someone get this guy. BRB again. Hope you're all having fun. We are currently awaiting the rest of the people. The squad, if you will. Well, if they are coming, I didn't really get any confirmation if they are. Me and Josh, yeah. Is Artie as well. Artie, are you gonna come along and go into the check this shit out. What? Oh, that's a lot of I didn't know that you could put I didn't know that you wait, how did you rename them if we can't make anvils? I found a build one. Oh, okay. I don't know why we can't make anvils. That's crazy. When the nightlights will be placed. Okay.
Oh.
I just used it to rename.
Oh, that's evil.
Okay, yeah, because I have like a lot of XP. I have 38 XP.
60.
Okay, show off. Shut the fuck up.
There's a skeleton grinder somewhere. You can find it. It's okay.
Yes. Please. Food. I need food. All the food of the
I
world.
see Josh.
Oh, hell no. Where that motherfucker at? I'm about to beat his ass.
Why are you gonna beat him? Why are you gonna beat him up?
Thank
It's funny.
you.
What the fuck?
Kidding. I'm not gonna beat him,
Oh,
Josh.
no, it's not. Thank you. Because I'm farming wine right now, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I hear them.
It's just up here.
And the problem with vampire is like, I have a big appetite. So
Your
I just-
final test starts
No,
here,
What is
mortal.
happening?
No, quiet,
What is
quiet.
happening?
Hi.
Final test
Hello.
starts here.
Guys, I think we can leave the group now that we found the place.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Me.
Anyways.
I'm Peter. I've been
So
okay,
we
oh,
found the
fuck me,
place
thank
and
you.
it's in the most sinister way possible.
Hey!
Oh, sick.
Oh my god.
Hey, oh, by the way,
Wait, we gotta convert.
I have the confirmation
Demi,
that
we
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I have the confirmation that both burrows are available right now. So we have a second one to search
Certificate
for.
Title? What? How do I
Oh.
know what is my certificate title?
What?
Yes, she said we could. She said have fun. She'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
By college, I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Say.
Are we
I don't
looking
know
for
what to
this?
talk about.
I think
Demi
we're looking
would
for
be
this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then we
definitely.
wait here patiently.
Did it get darker in here?
Yes.
No, I think it's just you.
They broke the
Oh.
thing.
Was it the thing we were looking for?
I think it is.
I
That's
didn't
why I
break
took
anything.
it. Oh no,
I
there was
didn't
more
break
of them. I don't think it was.
No, I think it's just to light up
Is
the
it
area.
that
What?
down
Fuck.
there?
I can check with Josh while
that?
we wait.
That looks like a lighthouse light to me.
Maybe.
Oh, yes, it is.
Do you want me to
Should we,
take it?
What is this with a
No,
lighthouse thing again?
Oh, I picked it up.
Alright, pass it,
That was a button.
please.
Here you go.
There was a button.
Yeah, that was a button, but didn't activate
Is
anything.
there something in? There's nothing in.
Nothing. No one's.
I
Whoever
don't-
lives here isn't gonna be mad that we took that.
Okay,
right?
I'm going to search for the second one.
The second one in
The
the...
second one. Oh wait, I think I know what the button does.
What does the button do?
There's a there's a redstone lamp over here. That's turned off.
I think it's a copycat slab.
Aw, damn, I'm blind.
No, yeah, no.
I'm just stupid, guys. I'm
Don't
so
worry.
sorry.
Oh, I figured I'd
It's
get a
okay.
cue to come over, lol. Oh. Well, no.
To the second one.
So, you guys said that there was an... Ooh, this is red. This is really red. You said there was
This is
a
very
west
red.
one?
Dog, we are swimming in that ratatouille.
there is a west one.
So we need
There's a
to
west one.
acquire the west one as well. We have coordinates to head towards, and I don't know if they're talking about the actual lighthouse or he's AFK.
Way
Okay.
to go, superstar.
What? Awful job, super shit. Anyway. Alright,
Freddy, ¿qué fuera de tu cápsula, Vanessa? ¿Por qué estamos hablando en español?
I did not understand a single... Okay. Here we go. Oh, they went farther than I did. That's... okay. Oh, that didn't work because I was falling.
Where are we going?
We are heading towards -662 and -1592. So more so this way.
Okay, well, at least it's not that far.
Yeah. Here we go. Ah! It launched me back. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Eh.
Okay, okay, okay. We're... Oh, whoops, wrong key. More so this way. Okay. What, a little too far, but this is not the lighthouse.
Man, I'm kind of hungry, bro.
There's a hole in there.
Man, I'm kinda hungry.
I'm kind of
Oh, damn.
hungry, bro.
I was told I thought this was supposed to be the lighthouse.
Oh no, where is Dodger?
Dodger is
On the way.
They're on
Their
the way. They're
way.
on the way.
Okay, great. The lighthouse is more east.
it's more east. Okay.
The horse looking at How hungry.
So
How hungry?
How hungry. Alright, guys, it's this way. It's this way.
okay.
Blah, do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, are we
Oh my
leaving the
goodness.
cave or are we going to? Okay.
Did we
have
get
the-
the thing? Did we get
Did
the
we
thing
get
in
the
here?
I
thing?
have.
Okay. So you guys
Okay.
said
Okay.
east.
So we have to go east to the lighthouse.
Okay.
Oh, this is west.
This is west.
This
but
is
yeah.
west.
Fuck. Okay, I'm not.
Are we going east or are we going? Okay, I guess we're going west. West corrects themselves.
Bum,
I
ba-dum,
was about to say
bum.
that was really
Bum,
fun.
ba-dum.
We need to go east.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum,
West,
bum,
guys.
bum.
Oh, this is the floating islands. Oh no. How am I gonna find it? Is that it? Here we go. Ah, great.
Crazy.
Okay, guys, come in. It's my lighthouse now.
Okay, well,
Alright, guys, get the fuck
what do you
out.
mean my lighthouse?
Alright, guys, get the fuck out.
Stole
I
it.
live here now.
Well, since the people's not here right now, so this is
We are
fine.
outside. We're now inside.
We're now inside
Okay.
the lighthouse.
Okay, Dodger.
So
Actually,
we gotta-
correction. I
Roger,
think it's
come with me.
Poppy's lighthouse.
Yep.
I think it's
Maybe
Poppy's
true.
lighthouse now.
Poppy's lighthouse.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
Alright, so
getting.
where do
I'm
we gotta
getting
put
mixed,
these two?
In
Oh my
this
goodness,
one.
this is your
Notes here.
lighthouse.
Okay.
Alright.
And I hope this is
Okay,
all.
the thing happened.
The thing happened. Oh no! Yeah, that was a bad idea. Okay, I'm stopping my music now.
Didn't I also
It's gonna
say
appear like Margaret
that,
it's gonna appear like Margaret the
that
Fell and be like
a
foul
person
tarnished.
who has
I'm gonna fight
this is
him.
probably gonna
Not a
be
problem.
they're not gonna like that we took their things.
You
I
took
don't
things
care.
from you. What the fuck?
Why do you think we turned on
No
the
one
lighthouse?
really explained this to me upon
I
us
was
trying
not
to
here.
obtain these.
Okay. The last time. The last time someone took something from something, a god was pissed off. Imagine we don't learn, do we, guys?
To be fair, I did mention we should be careful taking it.
All right, who took the shit? Cough it up. Cough it up.
Well, it's already been placed.
Well, to be-
Well, I
It's
wasn't
me.
here, so...
It was
Where?
Zane.
Oh,
I just got told we had to take it. I didn't know it was someone's place.
okay, but
And
like,
that's true.
where-
Yeah.
Okay, but like, what did you guys do with it?
We
We
turned on
Lighthouse.
powered this.
Yeah, we
Oh.
powered the lighthouse.
Yeah, we
Okay,
turned
then
on the light.
it might be fine. It might be fine. We might not be cooked again.
Sure.
Well,
Don't worry.
I'm
if
not
we're cooked,
sure.
I have a quick getaway. We're totally.
I'm not
fucked,
sure.
guys.
The
Oh, look, it's
problem is
heavy.
that
The frog's
technically
online. I mean, what? Who said that?
the night house was supposed to be still here. If they were not, it's maybe because someone hid it.
Okay, well, all we have to do.
So-
Let's just wait for the. Should wait for
Oh, well, I guess I did.
the Prismus is not
What?
canon. Don't worry.
Did anyone see the Telra? Or am I going? Did that not?
The what?
That
No.
did not go through. There was no
No,
Telrod
no,
out
no,
there.
no.
Ah,
The
God damn
what?
it!
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
What have y'all-
bro
what
made
have
the
y'all
Telra
done?
too
What
strong.
have y'all
Yeah,
done
that
now?
is true.
They're speaking of a
something.
Telra, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, we didn't see a Telra.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually. Oh, I see.
Yes, the paintings.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I will. Okay.
You ever just
I
never
will.
click the disconnect
I will
button?
get back to you shortly on that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The heavy
Okay,
has
well,
arrived.
No, I didn't crash.
Okay.
I just hit disconnect accidentally because my mouse just does that. Anyway,
Oh.
goodbye.
Damn. Bye.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, I was-
You know, I was worried about the nightlights being taken as soon as I came back, but if it's
Oh.
to bring
Hi, Hetty.
the Duskbringer back, the Duskbringer?
Yeah, I'm lost on that too. I don't know what that is.
I feel as though whenever we
Yeah, I'm a
partook
little
in
lost.
this mission, we were missing some information being told by
Hey,
the person that was, you know, initiating this group to
Going back
find
to
these
bed.
lights.
Hey,
How much did I
fellas,
miss?
what is
exactly?
that?
I was.
What is what?
Uh,
Where'd you go?
There were these burrows that were for the owl.
That.
Right.
The what?
that?
That. What the
Oh.
hell is that?
Oh, it was already there.
Um,
Oh.
Don't know
What
what
the hell
it
does
is
it
though.
do?
blue.
I don't know.
Blue.
Indeed, it is.
No, it looks like a cyan to me.
Go in.
Looks more like a greenish blue.
Are you
Well, then-
colorblind?
No.
This is just
I mean,
pure
I can-
neon
Oh,
I
blue.
can
we're
al-
looking at the
I
particles.
meant the
We're looking at the
particles.
particles.
You
Oh,
know,
dumbass.
sometimes
Wait,
that-
do I not
I
have
can,
particles?
I can see it as
Duskbringer.
like a greenish bluish.
You mean
No, I'm my particles on all. What
Rio,
particles are
or
you
do
guys
you
seeing?
mean,
Am I particle
part
deaf?
of death?
They're right here.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it's just a skill issue.
Right
I don't
there.
know.
Oh. Hello. You must be one of Heavy's friends. Oh, pleasure to meet you. I'm Orion Dempsey. I'm sure he might have mentioned me before. Or you might have just heard us over the radios. Ah, good. Well, I mean, the investigation hasn't really continued today, but I know for sure that we would need to go back into the city again. And more than potentially find more concrete evidence as to who it is, because there's only a very close suspect. But I don't know if Heavy has informed you on potentially the killer being a diner owner by the name of Bon. I don't know if that sounds familiar to you. No, he hasn't informed me of anything that happened yesterday since he was away during that time. Fair enough. Well, did some more investigating yesterday, and, well, they certainly know how to try and draw more people in, but, the sniper managed to, unfortunately kill, a plant person by the name of Sky. And we soon learned that a scent that was picked up by Kato kept on leading us back into Bond's diner in the Undercity. And in a hidden room in the diner's freezer is the cut-up remains of Mayor Adler. Yeah. And from what I can tell, they're very quick. Yeah. Very quick on their feet, and a very skilled marksman, I shall say. Not anything of the archers that I've come to know, but very precise. Kato was able to take some hits, but some got injured during the time, and Sky is stuck in limbo currently, unable to be properly revived without a god of revival, a phoenix. So, the Angel of Death is still out and about and has managed to try and continue shooting us even outside of the city. It only stopped whenever we reached the line between the mesa and the plains. So, it seems as though they are trying to take out anyone who knows too much information. Pretty much. They stay in the mesa pretty much. And they're desperate enough to be able to take out anyone that knows a little bit too much about what they're doing. And it seems as though they're very cannibalistic, I would say. Which is... So me and the fat man might be on the hit list. A lot of people are on the hit list currently. Myself included. Did see their sniper trained on me one of the previous days. Unfortunately, they weren't able to properly shoot me. Well, fortunately, I mean. So, they are very quick on their feet, as I've said before. Let me look at my notes. Apparently has worn a black jacket, a mask of no descriptor. But Bon kind of looks like a country woman, and the scent that Kato got off was of and I quote, a country girl scent, as well as fresh meat. Which is, I mean, I don't know how people would determine a country girl, specifically. But, yeah, we are all currently targets. Especially those who have been going into to Imperia to solve the case, or just Imperia in general. Quite honestly. Wait, is Kato the wolf boy that's been messing with Heavy? Yeah. I mean, I've noticed their banters over the radios. I think I've only seen them in the same room like once or twice. So far, anyways. With decent reason, but that's a different topic. Okay. Honestly fair. But yes, from what I can tell from observation's sake, they tend to shoot and then suddenly disappear. That's why it made it so hard for the former lieutenant of Imperia to catch them, because of how quick they managed to flee. In a sense, yes. But we did manage to do a chase one of the previous days. It's just that we unfortunately lost them. But all I saw too was a jacket and jeans, but I didn't really notice a mask quite yet. But they were actively fleeing. More than likely just to not get caught by so many people. But I think they're getting pretty desperate and are trying to pick us off one by one. If they're desperate, they'll slip up. More than likely, yes. Especially given the fact that we're getting more and more familiar with the city's grounds, and we also found a door underneath the mayor's office. It's locked tight though, so Dodger has yet to fully unlock it with their more mechanical knowledge and things. But hopefully we'll be able to get into there soon to figure out what's in there, because if they're taking their shooting nest at that being the mayor's office, the entire building, then there's gotta be something important down there that they're trying to hide. Though we still must practice caution. We don't know how well. They seem to be very often surveying the okay. They seem to be very often surveying the city between like morning hours to into like late afternoon at most. Alright. Oh. Okay. Reframe. Pretty cool. From what I could tell, they seem a bit inexperienced. Professionals like me don't miss their shots, and we sure as hell make sure to tie up loose ends. Well, they have been cleaning up behind themselves, even after we find it and taking a picture. But, they seem to have been going at this before. This seems to have been a problem before. Not necessarily as the Angel of Death, but according to what the former Lieutenant Bartender Ivory has stated in their recent investigations, it seems as though Bon has been a problem before, more than likely mainly with their cannibalistic tendencies, which is kind of showing with Mayor Adler and his remains. I assumed already that they knew how to kill. It would explain why Tiv didn't stand much of a chance when they saw them face to face. I still have to question Tiv, but he's been passed out for most of the days anyways. So, the only person I will know that has actually seen, potentially, the Angel of Death would be Tiv. Poppy would have been close second, but they blacked out whenever they got shot at. Oh, whoops, I was not in text. Whoop. Well, it's our best bet so far. I'll have to see if I catch him awake next time. Even though he's not on the server right now, he's definitely not on the server right now. But yeah, I'll need to check in with him. At least hopefully catch him in a better state. I know he's been not really sound of mind as of late, given his current mission to turn on the AutoZone by his quote-unquote bosses, to which we are still unsure who they actually are. Actually, there's a bullet casing, isn't there? Yes. Let me find the right bag that I have in it. Alright, let me see. Oh, did I put that in my... Alright, which one is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is gonna be painful. Okay, hold on, I need to go through the bundle. Hold on, I need to sort my bundle. Shit. No, that's not canon, by the way. The drink's not canon. I don't need to see it. It's something I've learned over the years. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've left behind a lot of, empty bullet casings. I also have a bullet as well. Please don't tell me I put that in my storage as well. Shit. Unfortunate. But yeah, apparently it's a, according to my notes, a 50 cal bullet that went into the mayor and the cleaner. Do you know of anyone who sells firearms around these parts? Unfortunately, no. The only information that I got in terms of the weaponry, especially specifically the guns here, is that mainly very rich country people, like country folks, like farmers and ranchers and all that, have acquired their guns. I just don't know where. And I don't think Tiv knew where either whenever he was telling me this information. Or part of it. If we could find out where they got it, we could see. We could try and see if anyone brought similar ammunition or the sniper that we believe they purchased. That is true. We'll have to see if there's any manufacturers of that kind of weaponry. But so far that is not to my knowledge, and I don't think many people know either. Nova, no. Yeah, unfortunately not. There's no information in here that would have anything of local gunsmiths here. So my best bet would be in Imperia, considering that it's the most technologically advanced area that I know in Gudrun. Well, it could make the most sense that it's from there, but it could also been purchased somewhere else. Not really sure where else. Not too familiar with this world's assortment of cultures and workplaces, unfortunately. It's not to my knowledge quite yet. But as far as I know, the only area that is pretty industrialized is Imperia, which is already a risk to be there as is. Me neither, but there's still the possibility of a black market. I have yet to hear about a black market. I mean, the only person that would know a lot of things is the alchemist. That's been going around, but she tends to pay a high price, or at least a decent price, on that sort of information. And even some things she just doesn't know yet. Yeah. And also, I'm not necessarily sure where to find her myself. This place is pretty vast, so I have yet to even step foot on a whole lot of grounds in here as of late. Considering that the case started literally the second day I got here, so... Heavy isn't too sure as well. Our team knows where they used to live, but we're unsure if they're still stay there. I mean, I know Sky saw where the alchemist lives, but Sky is currently taking the time to, I would say, get used to Limbo. Though I feel bad for them. Yeah, that's fair. Dying fun, I should know. Yeah, Heavy told me a little bit of how that thing for you guys worked. But I mean, I can't really say myself. I never really died, per se. And I've been through a lot of cases even before getting here. But, yeah. Yeah, I can assume so. And I wouldn't really want to be repeatedly doing that, especially considering the fact that we don't have this revival god. The what dying as you said that? What died?
Belinda tried to swim in lava.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. Not very enjoyable, Belinda tried to swim in lava. Oh no, they're all dying. Oh no.
Anyways.
But yeah, the only reason why we even went back there yesterday was because I thought I got a lead, but still feel a little bit bad for bringing so many people into danger. Yeah. False trail that led into a trap, pretty much. And Sky got hurt because of it, and a bunch of other people did as well. We managed to get out, but not really a best moment, I would say. Yeah. We did see Bon, but Bon just said that they didn't see anything. Or, well, she didn't see anything, but I've come to realize that all the food in their diner is flesh. I don't eat that, or meat. But yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight yesterday, I would say. I did my best to make sure that everyone else came out as best as I could, even with the goddamn gates that Tiv put up. Pardon the language. How much did you guys take out of said fridge? Only the meat. I mean, I didn't have a hold of it. Dodger did. Dodger was taking all the body parts from the freezer. So, seems like they were still watching us regardless. They have a good eye over the city. Questionably enough. So their possibly only food source is gone. Yeah, I would say so. We've been taking what evidence that we could, because if we leave it behind, they're gonna clean it up anyways. The only thing that drew us to that freezer was a damaged, or I guess a loosened AC, I think is what they call it. That would make them even more likely to shoot if they see with someone, along with eating the body. Yeah. They haven't really been... Oh. Is that a tiny horse? Oh, okay. Yes, damn, okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Very
Remake the volcano.
Oh, well. For 1 second and they fucking vanished. Yeah, I saw that too. I heard
Just out of the corner of my eye, I saw them over there, and then they just walked forward. They fucking disappeared into the chunks over there.
Bro ran into lore. That's funny. That's funny. That's so funny.
Oh dear God.
Oh, that's wonderful. Anyways, yeah.
Anyways.
But yes, they will more than likely be angered by the fact that they've lost their food. And even then, there was some notes that was left behind whenever Kodiak was down there with Tiv and the knight. The knight with no name. Said notes being, let me pull up my screenshots, in the server. Let me just do that. Hold on, let me take a little peeksy weeksy, because I took screenshots of each of them. Open folder. Let's see, recent. Okay. Feasting upon my produce before I can serve it. Came here with that winged freak, which was, I don't know their name. I think they said SSR. It was a fellow with white wings. There's more. Shouldn't have let me see your face, pretty boy. But he'd enjoy having to see you on a platter. The angel of death sends her regards. I've heard that name somewhere, but it's not really a name. I mean, yeah, I can assume that it's not, but, you know, more of an abbreviation. Yeah, I can assume that it's not, but, I didn't really want to pry into it too much. None of my business currently. I've seen Pyro play too many of those damn games. I feel as though that is something that I am not really familiar with in terms of what I've experienced, whatever game you may be talking about. But in any case, yes, that was maybe not, but that's going off topic again. Yes. But yeah, that's all the notes that was left. The mention of feasting upon my produce before I can serve it does lead a little bit closer towards Bond, but I would need even more concrete proof in order to be able to determine that, yes, it is Bond who was the one that was doing this, because there has been contradicting points to it being Bond or not. I think I can open it without having to. Is this the wrong one? Said points being. Hold on, I need to set up. Did I put it in my other? I swear to God, if I put it in my other storage again, I'm gonna cry. Let me just. No, that's empty. No, no. Okay, well, I guess I accidentally put it at home. It's either that or it glitched out and I lost my evidence. That would be unfortunate. I sure hope not. I've had things glitch out, but that one is filled with important things. I don't know. But anyways, there was a book that Bartender Ivory made that mentioned Bond and that how they had to keep an eye out for her. And then the next page after mentioned how they thought it was her. And that they were so close to catching her. And then there was Bond's journal, which could be taken with some salt, because I have ran into cases where false evidence was placed. That Bartender thought that it was them, and that it was ridiculous that they could have doubted that, and they shouldn't have came back to Imperia. Pretty much. But given the state of the diner and it having a lot of meat, I suppose, it doesn't really bode well, but if I'm going to be honest, it could be someone else potentially, because we don't have an exact matching sense according to Kato that would align with. If anything, those two diaries point towards the same person. More than likely, but we don't know if it's not Bond, then we don't know any name apart from just their alias of the Angel of Death and it being a woman. Yeah? Were you guys careful when it came to handling evidence? Oh, yeah. I make sure to. I always wear gloves whenever I'm investigating, anyways, as to not put on fingerprints. But unfortunately, we don't really have a means to determine it, nor do we have fingerprints to compare to, as in other people handling it. Like other people apart from myself, you mean? I believe I've been the one collecting a majority of the exact important evidence. I think the rest of them were just picking up empty bullet shells. Not necessarily, no. I've been very much hardly touching them as to not tamper with any sort of evidence as well. If they were planted there, wouldn't it be possible that they still have the scent of the person who placed them? I believe from what Kato has been trying to do, like some scents fade after some time, but the sooner we find the evidence and whoa, someone's oh wow. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't canon. Okay. I'm going to steal their fucking sniper and shoot you with it. I was not, I see. Damn. Okay, alright, okay. Anyways, yeah, so from what Kato has done, their scent tends to fade the longer it's been left away from the individual, or from the time it was put in place, I would say. So, like, there was one time I was trying to have Kato sniff the knife that was used to kill Bartender, but it was a few days too late that the scent is just gone. And then but with a different knife that was left at the mortuary whenever and this is another I'm sure you're used to this sort of thing. The skin was taken off of all the corpses that were in the mortuary, like leaving bone behind. And whenever he sniffed the knife we were led to a different location at the time. So the more recent the evidence has popped up, the more than likely that you'll be able to track them easily. So at the very most, if it's been around or it's sitting around for a day, I would say, at the scene. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was quoting. Sorry, I was quoting something. It's my job. Anyways. But yeah. So we will need to find more recent evidence, but as for now, we need to figure out the way I'm seeing it. We could get a decent clue if ever something happens again. Yes, but it would require us to be in the city whenever that happens. But I personally don't want to take people who who can't handle a shot, first off, or is not quick enough, and is not really experienced in handling these sorts of investigations to begin with. I personally don't want a repeat of Sky. Because if they still leave something behind like they did with the others, it would be the freshest trail we get. Yeah, and we would need to get Kato with us too, since he is a wolf, or part wolf, and is able to. Heavy could take a bullet to the head. I've taken arrows plenty of times. And I suppose a bullet as well, by technicality. But it seems as though the only ones that I know. I don't mean grazing them. Okay, that's fair. But I have taken arrows that are really close to the heart, I would say. It's the most fatal one I've almost gotten. But I can understand I have guns, especially anti-material ones, though I sure as hope they're not going to try to use anti-materials. I mean, actually get shot in the middle of the head and so... Oh. That's possible? I didn't somehow? Huh. I mean, I've heard, well, no, not really. Most of the people that got shot in the head with an arrow has died. Pretty immediate, too, since the brain is sort of... Yeah, okay, that's scientific stuff. In any case, I feel as though we may need at least a few more individuals if we are going to be going in there, but I would need to know for sure that they can take it. He's taken a headshot from the other team sniper more times than I could count and survive. Oh my. Huh. Well, I didn't know that about him. All I know is that he's been through this plenty of times before. Not a quick succession, but still. Fair enough, fair enough. Though, from what I know, as far as I know, I'm the biggest target in this. Considering the fact that I am the detective that is investigating this to begin with. And due to my investigations, I have gotten their attention enough to the point where I will be a bigger target than most. So, I would say, I myself am definitely going to be practicing some wariness. I have been making sure that I've had, means of protection as best as I can acquire them. But I also need to know that that's going to be guaranteed for, or at least certain, for those that are accompanying me as well. Because this is extremely dangerous, considering the weaponry that this individual has a hold of. Especially anti-material. Well, I mean, I tend to try and put it in lighter words, or just simple, anyways. But they do have anti-material weaponry as well, which is, according to Tiv, even more highly dangerous than a normal ordinary gun itself. Can go through buildings and all, which is still highly dangerous, but I digress. In any case. Yeah, I've handled guns like that. They pierce through basically anything. Yeah, that's along the lines of what Tiv has told me himself. So I will definitely let you know whenever I do intend on making another expedition to the city again. I will see if anyone else has any sort of means of protection to make sure that they'll be okay. I think Dodger said that they've been in there before, so I might have to enlist them. And I'll make sure to inform Heavy about that. Absolutely, please feel free to tell Heavy. Or I suppose any of your compatriots that are actually wanting to help. I was told there was more. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was told that there's a lot of you guys. Seven others, excluding me and Heavy. Oh wow. Oh, there's a good lot of you. Guessing you guys have been through plenty of fights before, I'm assuming. Half of them wouldn't be any help in this. Yeah, honestly fair. That's actually entirely fair, really. And yeah, over a decade of fighting day in, day out. Oh my. Everyday thing? That must be a really long while. But yes, I will see if, I will more than likely be asking Tiv what he saw first before we go in. Uh, as long as he's in good condition in order to give us information, because I'm not really sure if he's still going through a case of insanity. Yeah, he's still unstable. Unstable to along the lines of he's seeing things and talking to them. That sort of thing. And I'm not sure if that's still, yeah. Let's just say him trying to turn on the AutoZone, which is not a good thing from what I've heard. And being unable to is getting into his head. A little bit too much. Well, it's a bloody good thing that that place is shut down. And hopefully, it stays that way. Because I do not want to deal with any more Enforcer robots that has the poisoning capabilities. And whatever the bombs that they have that they have unleashed. I should say going in there was a bit of a hassle. And hopefully a hassle I don't have to go through again, but considering the fact that they want to turn on. The thing that started up the damn AutoZone the first time is what cost Heavy his right arm. I think I've heard about that. Though there's still a mystery around who turned it on first, well, recently. I can imagine, but I have heard the brief of he lost his right arm because of the AutoZone. But, there's still a mystery around who could potentially have turned it on to begin with. Though currently not the case at hand. It is the whole murders in the Angel of Death. Not because of it, but because of who started it when he was here before. Oh. Oh. That is... Well, I sure hope that the person that started it back then... Just bad memories all around. I can imagine. I understand that. Oh, they're gone? Okay, so it's a different person. Got it. Alright. Because I might need to investigate into that as well as investigate into the Phoenix thing in order to bring Sky back. But, this Phoenix would be tricky. Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with this individual. I know I've been briefed on it, but my top priority is the murder cases happening in Imperia, because I in particular do not like the fact that Tiv was actively locking innocent civilians into the city along with the shooter. So I'm at least hoping that, yeah, he did that. And also, so Tiv is a... Yeah, pretty much. Let's just say he's been claiming himself to be the new mayor of Imperia with Mayor Adler gone, and has been taking things a little bit too out of hand. To the point where it is costing people's lives. That's why it's a little bit harder to navigate through the city due to the constant gates blocking ways out. And also shutting down the Undercity in its entirety. So the first mayor was shot along with the second one, and the third one was stabbed but survived. I don't know who the second one is. I know the first... Wait, was there a... Okay, there was a mayor before Mayor Adler? Ugh, I don't know the history. Was it something Bones? I think Bones is fine. There wasn't actually anything, absolute of him being mayor. But I don't know where Mayor Bones is. I haven't really seen him myself anyways. Or, well, Mr. Business Bones, the one that owns Bones LLC. But, yeah, Tiv was stabbed. much similar to that of the bartender. Okay. Looking at things real quick. Hold on. Okay. Someone needed me to check mod pack stuff. Whoops. They seem eerily like me in a way, just minus the entire cannibalism thing and decades of experience. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if they're more of a newer killer at that. I mean, I've asked people who have been here before, and the Angel of Death title doesn't really seem to ring any bells to anyone. So, at first I thought it would be someone who has been here, but it seems not exactly. They could have been here before, but they wouldn't have been a known killer until recently. To be fair, most of us, it's been over 1,000 bloody... Ah! You know, that detail was not told to me. 1,000 years? Oh, goodness. Seems like a long while, apparently. Huh. I wouldn't have been alive whenever you guys first got here. That's weird to think. Okay. The AutoZone has been... Well, you could have been. I'm actually not from any of the other worlds that people have been to. I'm just from a distant continent. From Gudrun. Time is fucked? Oh, yeah. Apparently I'm one of the rare few who's actually from this world in general, like in its entirety. But, it was a month ship ride, I believe, that took me here. Mainly for a different purpose, though. Yeah. But in any case, I'll let you know whenever, we go back into the city. And I'll see, and if you know anyone else that could be able to handle being in the city again, do let me know. I'll keep note. Because I feel as though, well, spy could be of good use. That is true. I also mean, like, anyone else, like, within this world right now, like any other individuals. Unless you're, like, not too familiar with with some of the people here. Oh. I don't know a lot of people here. Heavy hasn't introduced me to anyone but you so far, so I'm in the dark. Okay. Fair enough. Completely fine. I could probably ask Heavy or Kato. It seems as though Heavy has been here a lot, yeah? He's been here the longest compared to the rest of you? He was here before everything now, yeah. Okay. Could probably ask Heavy to see if he knows anyone else that could be of aid. Because so far I know that the people that I know that can handle themselves are Heavy, Kato, and possibly also Dodger. I myself am not too familiar with so many of the people here. Again, it's been like more than a week. It's also during said time that he lost both of his arms and right eye. Yeah, I see. We would need a little bit more people. Not, well, overwhelming would be a good idea if we know, as he says, shit happens. Well, we could definitely hear that. Yep. Shit does happen anywhere, anytime. But yeah, overwhelming could be it, but we would need to, because we did try the whole chase down thing before. We just lost them, and I'm surprised that they ran too. It's the thing. Overwhelming would be problematic. Yeah, it would be. If only we had good strategy, but I know some people tend to just go in head on. Since there's a lot more targets, yeah. Yeah, I have seen some people fight before. They tend to not plan sometimes, from what I've seen. They just go in head on just to see what sticks. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fair enough. I don't know how many people have. Well, okay. Just knowing that a majority of the people have come here before or have been here before, I'm sure they have cooperated in some way, shape, or form. But I'm not sure if they've ever handled a murder case like this before. Yeah. I sure hope a murder case like this has not happened before, but I could be. Pardon? What? The end of the world? Okay. Yeah, there's still a lot of things I gotta learn. Yeah. I'm still trying to stick down the whole gods thing, too. It's way different than the pantheon that I'm used to. Yeah. Quite a few other things as well, but again, long story. I'm sure there will be some books or something that I'll be able to run into at some point. But yeah, I'm more than likely going to see if I can figure out any more individuals that can handle fight. Yeah, but apparently Heavy isn't in any of them. Oh. Interesting. I mean, I did hear about the whole like wolf death thing. And like I guess something in the history books someone has mentioned as well. It's little brief things that I managed to pick up about Heavy. Saying that he should have been in the history books, I believe. Something champion, I guess. Oh, well, alright. I guess I heard that right. Um, yeah, I mean, again, still trying to learn as much as I can about this place that is still relevant, I suppose. Even though that's a little bit hard to see what is and isn't, given that, what, it's been 1,000 years or so? Well, given how long it's been since then, anything related to Heavy wouldn't really apply to things now. Figured as much. Like you said, time works differently in different places. Well, universes, I suppose. Worlds. Ugh. Oh, still trying to tap into that. Time is fucked. Time is fucked. That's what you said. But to complicate that sentence more, universes and the time itself works differently than others. And that's still something I have yet to adjust to, per se. Again, I'm one of very few that actually came from this world to begin with, along with my two other compatriots that have accompanied me to this island. Well, for us, 1 year in our world was 1 day here. Oh my. Oh, you guys have been. Wait. At least it used to be. Okay, I was gonna say. If it was 1 day in here, it would be a lot of years where you guys are. I think might have. That's too much science stuff for me to even delve into. I'm no multiversal individual. Or knower of knowledge. I don't know. It's complicated. Yeah, he only left for 6 years, thinking it would only be 6 days here. So 6 years would be the equivalent of 1,000 years. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, definitely would have been alive during that time. Imagine his surprise when he learned it's been over 1,000 years. I can imagine a lot of people's surprise when they came back here. I mean, from what I was told, like, about this place, people have just up and left. And was not given a descriptor of how long it's been, supposedly. But yeah, that sort of thing is pretty complicated. So yeah, they didn't want to deal with whatever was going on with this island. I can understand that, seeing what I'm seeing with and knowing what's going on in this sort of place, but yeah, I still have some mysteries to solve. Oh, but you haven't seen anything yet. Well, if you guys have stopped world ending, I'm assuming that's there's more than likely going to be a lot worse happening here. Maybe, no clue right now. I sure hope the world doesn't begin to end again, according to you guys. That would be rather unfortunate and I think a really big case. Well, we survived the first time. Then if that scenario happens again and the second Oh, well, okay. A second. There was a second time the world ended? Well, threatened to be. Okay. I'm assuming that we might get that something similar to that again, if there is going to be a third time. And hopefully, third time won't be the charm for the person threatening. Okay. Well, I know that's gonna be, well, world-ending cases are a little bit out of what I've been investigating into, but I suppose I am starting to dabble in with whatever gods are here as well. Not in a bad way, obviously, just learning things. Well, I don't know what may happen next. Not sure either. What I can tell is that more than likely I'm gonna be dragged. Not really dragged, I'm gonna be called for another case at some point. I am hoping it's not murder, but considering the track record of this place, it's probably gonna be murder. Or something even more extreme. I wouldn't be surprised. The gods that used to be here and now were there when everyone arrived the first time. Heavy showed up here. Everyone. Okay, let me read that. The gods that used to be here and that were there when everyone arrived the first time the first time Heavy showed up are gone. Oh. So some of the gods are just away? Just disappeared upright. Well, at least they aren't showing up currently. Well, I mean, I did help with something about a god of 1,000 faces. I believe the individual that we were helping said that we've deciphered a spell and now they can commune with the god again, from what I heard. And then there's the wolf, who I was informed has been here but has changed over some time. And other than that, I've heard about a war god. It doesn't really seem that big. And also, what else have I heard? I don't know, something about a crystal. Well, they only crave violence according to Heavy. War, that is. I mean, yeah, I can imagine a god of war craving violence. Sounds about right. Then there's like Phoenix and Prismus. The two of which I am not really knowledgeable about exactly. but the only ones that I know the most are the God of a Thousand Faces and the wolf. And I guess vaguely the owl, I guess. That was a little bit earlier today. Phoenix would be tricky. Yeah, I've heard that the Phoenix is complicated. Or like a complicated individual from what I've heard, but that's pretty much the basis of it from what I've gathered. Heavy knows him from even before he got here. Oh. Well, that is quite interesting. Well, I suppose, let me just get up here. Again, long story. Yeah, entirely fair. Well, I am more than likely going to be heading off back home. I will let you know, if and when, your aid is going to be required. And yeah, do be safe if you do try to head towards the mesa. Alright, I'll be heading off now. You take care, okay? Alright, see you around.